Good morning. It is Monday, January 22nd, 2024. It is day 22 of World Carnivore Month. And so it's day 22 of me being carnivore. I decided that I was going to do beef, bacon, butter, and eggs for January. And I haven't 100% stayed on that. I've been 100% carnivore. I haven't eaten anything that's not carnivore. But I haven't been strict 100% beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. And the reason for that is because my wife and I get breakfast at this particular restaurant every week and every weekend that we love. And I get the same thing every weekend, and I have for a couple of years now. It's a sausage and cheese omelet with a side of bacon and a side of sausage. So if that's as much as I stray over the course of January, I'm good with that. And it's only on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's back to beef, bacon, butter, and eggs today. I've got some bacon, I've got some pre-cooked bacon here, and I may have to go out and get like a couple of beef patties or something. I don't know. But last night I made this really, really good carnivore chili. Found the recipe on YouTube and basically just browned up some ground beef and put some chili powder in it while I was whipping it up. No, that's not carnivore. I didn't care. I made some carnivore chili. And then once that was done being browned, just poured some bone broth in there and made it kind of like a little soup. And so that was really, 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 really good. I probably could have gone with some, garlic salt or something, made it a little bit more chili-like, because it was more beefy than it was chili, which is probably for the best if I'm going to be eating stuff like that. But it turned out really, really well. Ground beef, chili powder, bone broth. It was good. I may do it again tonight, and I may go for some additional seasonings like garlic salt or something like that. I don't just have a ton of seasonings in my house, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm feeling amazing. Like, I've been sleeping so well the last couple of nights. And a lot of that, I'm sure, has to do with my grounding sheet that I've got on my bed. For those of y'all seeing my videos for the first time, I'm into grounding and earthing. Look it up. I don't have time to explain it all today, but it's a phenomenal process that I'm using. And worst case scenario, I'm sleeping better than I ever have before. There may be some other benefits to it that I'm not aware of, or that I'm not consciously feeling, but I am feeling the better sleep. So I'm a lot slimmer today, I feel like. A lot of my bloating has gone down just in the 3 weeks that I've been doing carnivore. So super pumped about that. I just feel great. I feel like I've got energy to do stuff now, and it's amazing the habits that I got into when I was off diet. Did a bunch of sitting around, did a bunch of just sitting around and not doing much of anything. So now I've got energy a lot more. I feel like I want to get up and do stuff more, and so I'm going to do that. I had mentioned a couple of videos ago about how I was going to get off of social media for about 30 days, and I haven't really stuck to that, but I think I'm going to start doing that today. I haven't really been on it any today, getting off of Facebook, getting off of Twitter. And, I still like to post stuff to my Carnivore Pappy Instagram page, and then I also, am going to be on YouTube as well. I don't really consider YouTube to be social media, even though they really love to censor people the way that social media companies love to. I don't really consider that a social media thing. I have conversations back and forth with people every once in a while, but I don't go there for like cute puppy pics or anything like you would go to Facebook for, or just ridiculous political stuff like you would go to Twitter for. So I'm still going to be on Instagram because I follow a lot of people on Instagram that are in the carnivore community, and I'll also obviously be checking out YouTube, where I follow a lot of different carnivore influencers there too. So, but the other stuff, Facebook, Twitter, they're gone for 30 days. I uninstalled the apps off of my phone. I don't need them. And I just don't want to waste any more of my life. I don't want to give Facebook and Twitter like 2 hours of my life when I get home from work. Just sit on the couch and scroll for an hour or two. That's and then just go to bed and then you sleep like crap because you sit there with your face in your phone all night long. I'm not interested in that. I want to be up and doing stuff. Get my house in order. My house isn't really out of order, but there's always stuff that needs to be done, and I could be doing that stuff. I could be doing anything else. I could be reading, instead of scrolling. I love reading. So I've decided that over at least the next 30 days, if my face is down in a screen at any point in the night, it's going to be my Kindle, and I'm going to be reading a book. So anyway, that's it. Or if it's in my laptop, I'm going to be working. So yeah, that's it. Cutting out the social media, cutting out 2/3 of my social media anyway, and I don't really get on Instagram all that much anyway. I might scroll through it for 2 or 3 minutes, but then I kind of lose interest in it. So, if there's nothing hugely interesting going on in Instagram, I don't care. So I'll put that down for a little bit. Maybe I'll post a picture of some food that I just ate or whatever. I do plenty of that. But anyway, that's it. So yeah, social media pretty much gone for the next 30 days. So I don't really need that. I'm gonna be living instead. Taking care of stuff around my house that needs to be taken care of. Maybe I'll spend some time outside the house. Maybe I'll go ride around and just listen to some music and decompress that way. Maybe I'll just about anything that I can find to occupy my time instead of my cell phone or my iPad is going to be, an ideal situation. So yeah, cutting that stuff out for at least 30 days, maybe 60. I don't know. Maybe I'll never go back to it. But anyway, that's really about all I've got going on. And it's a beautiful day. I feel great. I'm going to get a bunch of work done, and that's really about all I've got today. So if you're doing the carnivore diet for January and you're doing great and you haven't cheated at all, way to go. I'm proud of you. If you slipped up a little bit but you decided you want to get back onto it, I'm proud of you too. You can't, the expression is if you fall down 7 times, get up 8. Fall down 7 times, get back up 8 times. Nobody's perfect, and I'm not perfect either. And, your best is the only thing that anybody could ever ask from you. So keep going. I'm doing great. I feel like I'm doing great. I feel great. And that's incentive enough for me to keep going. And I hope everybody else out there is doing great too. You can see huge benefits from doing this if you stick with it, or if you just mostly stick with it. That's the thing nobody really wants to tell you. If you do carnivore 6 days out of 7, and that 7th day you eat some potato chips or whatever, that's not the end of the world. You're still going to see positive results. It's not ideal. Is it ideal? Nope. But it's also not the end of the world either. So you have to keep things in perspective. But anyway, yeah, that's about all I've got for today. It's Monday, January 22nd, 2024. I hope everybody's having a great day out there, and we'll catch you later.